situations where there's a legal proceeding involved. And of course, all 50 states have similar systems under federal guidelines from the U.S. Department of Labor. Even though that each state is individually regulated, or they're administered, they actually are looked after universally by the U.S. DOL. There's a poll question, and I believe Julia, would you like to?
Yes, so we are going to do a quick poll question. What is your role in your organization or your company? And we'll give about 30 seconds to a minute for people to answer.
While the voting's going on, I'll throw in a little trivia there for those of you who waited in bated breath for the presentation to continue on. The first UI program actually that started in the United States was actually out of the state of Wisconsin, if you can believe it. That was back part of the New Deal program back in, I don't know, when my grandmother was around. But no, Wisconsin was the first one, and it quickly became something that spread throughout all 50 states. So a little trivia there, so if it ever comes up, you could be the smartest one in the building.
Okay, so it looks like most of the people who are on this webinar are in the HR department, and then they are either an owner or manager or in finance or accounting. And back to you, Jeff.
All right, well, thank you so much. The purpose of UI, and this what this is just tell you, at least legally definitively, what the purpose, at least as defined by the state agencies and the U.S. Department of Labor, considers that the fundamental purpose of the UI program is to support and reinforce the U.S. economy. If you actually go into any number of state legislative laws and you look at the books prior to when they start going into the definitions of entitlement, you'll actually see a paragraph that explicitly states that the purpose of the UI program is to support and reinforce the U.S. economy. Obviously, it does provide temporary partial wage replacement. It is not a full replacement dollar for any claimant that files. And it is, of course, to encourage greater participation into the labor market, since part of filing for unemployment is that you have to be actively making a work search